Good afternoon, guys, and welcome to another video here from the beautiful country of Ecuador. As you can see, it's hustling and bustling behind me. That's because we are in the historic center of Quito. And this place is beautiful, it is incredible. And it is lunchtime, and here, when you're in Ecuador in lunchtime, you've got to get their almuerzos. These almuerzos are basically set meals, come with soup, come with a main thing, and come with some drinks on the side as well. I want to get some almuerzos, and after that we're going to get some desserts, and then after that, later in the evening, I'm going to show you guys some street food here in the city. But for now, let's go ahead, let's go get an almuerzo. I am a little bit hungry. I'm curious, there's so many different sort of restaurants here in the center of Quito serving all these different almuerzos. So let's go ahead, let's go check out what we're looking for, and let's go get something in our belly because I am hungry. This is the insane Quito street food tour. Let's go for it. Have come to our first stop here. This is La Tradición restaurant, and they serve these almuerzos, of course. And now these almuerzos are really nice. They come with soup, juice, and a main dish. And what we've got here for the soup is acelga with carne. Acelga is a type of green vegetable. But I've never had it before. I've never had this type of soup before. So this is very interesting. We definitely want to give it a try. So let's go ahead. Let's try out the soup. That's really, really nice. It's nice, salty. It's got a very interesting, nice flavor to it. Definitely very, very interesting. The vegetables themselves, they're just a leafy green vegetable, but they're a very earthy, leafy green vegetable. So it really adds to the depth of the flavor of the soup. The soup itself, it actually tastes a little bit creamy almost, but there's no cream actually in it. So wow, that's really good. Now, we have some juice here. This juice, I know what juice it is. Let's go ahead and try it out. Is that orange? Is that apple? I'm genuinely not really sure. That's a very nice, refreshing juice. Actually, you can see they actually like literally put it in the coolers right over there, and they're like churning it over there. So those are the juices that are being made. But the soup is really, really nice, very, very savory. What I want to do is I also do want to just get a little bit of the piece of beef, and I just want to try out the beef. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Oh, that beef is so tender, it's so juicy. Wow, that is delicious. That is so good. Really, really like the soup. That's getting me very excited for the main dish that's going to come later. So let's go ahead, let's finish this up, and then I'll go ahead and show you guys what the main dish is. Next thing, the segundo we've got here is Chaulafan. Now we've had Chaulafan before. This is the Ecuadorian fried rice, but of course they add their own little Ecuadorian flavor to it. A lot of people are getting it around here. The other options were pollo brosto, which is fried chicken, or yapingachos, which are those potato pancakes. I'd say, you know what? Let's go for some Chaulafan. I haven't had Chaulafan here in Ecuador for a while, and this is a very traditional Ecuadorian dish actually. You might be surprised. But this Chaulafan is filled with so many ingredients. I see shrimp, I see chicken, I see chorizo, I see sausage. So many different things, and it's topped off with this big hefty banana, this plantain here, that is just deep fried and put on top. Never had Chaulafan with a plantain on top. So again, that is something different. That is something very, very unique. All right, without further ado, let's go ahead and try Chaulafan here in Quito. This is my first Chaulafan here in Quito. Let's go for it. So many ingredients inside. You've got sausage, you've got chicken, literally tasted both of them in just the first bite. The rice is nice. It's soft actually. It's not like it's more almost like paella, like stewed down rice, than it is actually like fried. So that is really good. I want to go ahead and try the shrimp and some of the rice. You can see there's even some like peppers, some chilies I think that they put inside the Chaulafan. Let's go ahead and try this out. Shrimp is extremely fresh. There's no weird fishy flavor in there. That is really, really good. And the chilies, it adds a nice bit of kick, nice bit of spice to the entire Chaulafan. Wow, I really, really appreciate that flavor. It really does come packed with a lot of flavor. Now, the Chaulafan itself is quite salty. It's quite a salty, savory dish. So, of course, with some sweet juice on the side, that contrasts really well. The Chaulafan is hot. It's spicy because of the chili. It's very salty. But with some sweet, fresh juice on the side, this is why the Almuerzo is so popular. You have a combination that works really well together, and it really does work. I really like the Chaulafan. Like I said, you taste every grain of rice, you taste so many ingredients. I'm surprised the amount of sausage, the amount of chicken, the amount of shrimp they've actually put inside. That is actually what's really, really surprising to me. But overall, really, really incredible Chaulafan. One of the best I have had here in Ecuador. Wow, that was an incredibly delicious meal. Total price of that, $2.75. That's the soup, the meal, and the actual drink itself, all included for under $3. That is why I love Ecuador. The meals here are so affordable and so cheap, and at the same time so delicious. And you know, you're really getting value for your money. Like that fried rice was literally stuffed with so many different ingredients. There was literally so many sausage and chicken and shrimp in there. It was honestly very, very impressive, very surprising to see all the ingredients put in there. So definitely worth it to go there. La Tradicion, that's a very classic restaurant, and it's filled with a lot of people in there. So definitely a good try. All right, let's go and see if we can get something sweet to just end off our lunch here in Quito. All right, well, for something sweet, we've come here into the old historic center, and we've got something called a bonares. I see a lot of people eat this, actually. It's quite common. It's like an icy popsicle that you just sort of suck on. Then she had 3 flavors. She got maracuya, green mango, and strawberry. I was looking for green mango because that sounds good. But it is very, very interesting. They sell in these, like, really, like, look at how long this tube is. It is so long. But let's go ahead and try it out. I've never had, they call it a bonares. It's made of ice. So she actually had it either with ice or with cream, with yogurt. Let's go with ice. Let's go ahead, try what a green mango popsicle is like here in Quito, Ecuador. Let's go for it. Ooh. That is a little bit fizzy, actually. It's got a little bit of air, a little bit of gas, a little bit of fizziness, but it's still got a little bit of sweetness and sourness. I think sweet mango, the green mango, is actually something that's a little sweet and a little sour at the same time. More this sweet than sour, but still definitely, you still taste the sour, but it is cold, it is ice cold, it's very, very refreshing. So when the sun is out here in Ecuador, this is the perfect little sweet treat to have. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up. I think we're gonna be good for lunch, so I'll see you guys when we hit dinner time. Night has fallen here in Quito, Ecuador, and as you can tell, I'm wearing a hoodie now because it has gotten cold. So as earlier, I don't even remember, we had that refreshing little sweet treat that was kind of icy. That's because the sun was out. Once the sun sets, it gets really, really cold in Quito, Ecuador, actually. So put on a hoodie, let's go get some food, let's go get some dinner. I am hungry. So honestly, I don't even know where we should go for some food. Let's do it. Gracias. Alright, well, first stop here in La Floresta, I decided to get some grilled meats, and there's this place called Los Asaditos, which are the grilled meats place. Now, last time we came here, we came for the tripa asada, which is the grilled tripe. We've already had that, that was amazing, but I got something called pinchos today. What are pinchos? Basically meat skewers. So we've actually had this before in Cuenca. We actually had the same sort of meat skewers. I've got one with chicken, and let me tell you, they load up the sauces. They literally load it up with chimichurri sauce when afterwards, and then when they cook it, they also add another green layer of sauce on top. It's amazing. Now it actually comes with sausages on the actual skewer itself, but then later she actually takes off the sausages so they can cook by themselves better. And it comes with some potatoes, some vegetables, whole plate, $2.50, which is a great deal if you're on a budget here in Quito. It's affordable, it's nice, and it is delicious. Okay, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive in. Let's first go ahead and get a piece of salchicha, the big sausage. I mean, look at how big this is. Actually, I think this is chorizo. But last time I had it in Cuenca, it was just so juicy and bouncy and delicious. Now we've got some spicy chimichurri, and I also added ají. So at the table there, you're allowed to add as much ají as you want. So of course I had to add some in. This looks amazing. I have high expectations, so let's go ahead. Let's try it out. Snappy, bouncy, umami, salty, everything you could dream of in a sausage. I actually like this one more than the one in Cuenca. I feel like the ají sauce that they add, it's a really, really spicy ají. It really, really hits you, especially on your lips. That's a very, very powerful ají. So definitely when you have this all, add their ají. It is good. Remember, ají is just that spicy salsa, that sauce that you add to make things delicious. That is so good. Okay, now of course, time for the chicken skewers. When she's grilling it, it literally looks so good. And even now, you can see how juicy it is. That's what I love about the grilled meats here in Ecuador. They're so, so juicy. A chicken, you think it's dry? Oh, absolutely not. It is so, so juicy. So without further ado, let's go ahead. Wow, I can literally see the juices falling off the chicken. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Oh. It is grilled to perfection, and when my teeth sunk into it, the chicken melted like butter. And I literally mean melted like butter. It was so soft, so juicy, so tender. I don't know how to make grilled chicken that tender. Usually grilled chicken is pretty dry. That is incredible. That is some of the most tender grilled chicken I've ever had in my life. It literally, compared to the one in Cuenca, that one couldn't even compete. This is so, so tender. I thought the other one was juicy, and to be honest, both of them are really juicy. But this chicken wins out on the fact that it's more tender, and that you can't really get anywhere else. Okay, what I really want to try actually is the potatoes. I know, potatoes, nothing interesting, right? Well, she actually grills them on. She added the chimichurri sauce on top, and then we're gonna put some ají on top of it as well. So let's go ahead, let's try out these potatoes that are literally grilled on the same grill as all the meat juices. Let's try it out. That ají changes the game. I don't know what she puts in that ají. I think she might add a little, maybe a bit of cumin, something. But there is some spice flavor to it. Not heat, but spice. That really, really changes the game. I love the ají. In fact, after I turn off the camera, I'm gonna get more ají, because that ají is amazing. But for me, wow, everything here has been amazing. The sausage, amazing. The chicken, amazing. The potatoes, amazing. This stall knows how to grill meats. They know how to grill anything. You give them anything to grill, they're gonna grill it good, and it's gonna be absolutely delicious. So what a great way to start off the evening. Let's wrap this up, and I'll show you what else we're gonna get here at the market. Next up we got is actually not really in the market. It's actually outside of the market, right behind that street, right inside there. There's a little place called Salchipapa and Salchipapa Hamburguesas. They do both. They both do burgers and Salchipapa. And of course, I needed to get a good classic Ecuadorian burger. I don't think I've had a burger here in Ecuador actually. So this is my first burger here. This is an insane burger. There's got egg in it, it's got beef, it's got lettuce, it's got tomato. It's a big hefty burger. And then after he's done grilling it, of course, you can put in as many sauces as you want, but it looks incredible. I mean, just look at the size of this thing. Without further ado, let's go ahead and let's take our first bite of this massive, ginormous burger that is literally dripping apart. Let's go for it. Oh no. I put two sauces, I put ají and ketchup, and let me tell you, ají is one of my favorite sauces in the world. It is spicy, it is nice, it is delicious. The hamburger itself, really, really nicely done. The egg, nice and crispy, really, really cooked down. The beef is very, very juicy, and of course you got the vegetables in there. It's a good bit hamburger. Is it the best in the world? Probably not, but is it probably the best one in this area? Absolutely. Let's go ahead, we got some fries too. I'm gonna go ahead and dip it in the ají sauce. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Nice, crispy, salty, and again, the ají sauce. That ají is incredible. I just love ají here in Ecuador and also in Peru. Ají is just such a nice, fresh salsa, like a nice, fresh, spicy sauce. One of my best things, one of the best things here in Latin America. Okay, hamburger, fries, total price, $3.50. Not a bad deal at all. But we got some dessert coming up, so let me finish this up and then I'll show you guys what we're gonna finish off tonight with. Limonada de fruto rojo. ¿Qué es eso?
Tiene mora, fresa y limón. Es un jugo mixto.
Ah, dame eso. ¿Cuánto sería?
$1.
Red lemonade, and you might be thinking, what is red lemonade? Well, red lemonade is apparently a combination of strawberry, fresa, mora, which is a type of berry, and lemon. So it is red in color. Now, the nice thing is that she sort of frozen it up, so my mouth is still sort of buzzing from the heat and the spice of the burger and the fries and the chicken and all of that. So let's go ahead and get a nice, cooling, sweet, red lemonade. I've never had a red lemonade before. That's just so interesting. Only here in Ecuador will you have red lemonade. Let's go ahead and try it out. Oh my god. That is one of the best things ever. The first thing that hits you is the strawberry. The actual seeds of the strawberry are in there. The sweetness of the strawberry hits you. But then you taste the sourness and the citric nature of the lemon. And all of a sudden that sort of comes in and balances out the sweetness. There's also another bit of sour element from the berries, the moras inside. Wow, that is incredible. For me, the first punch, that strawberry punch, that's nice, sweet, great. And then the sourness comes in. That's so interesting. But the best thing is, it's nice, refreshing, and it's literally cooled down my mouth because my mouth is on fire after all that ají, after that grilled chicken, after all the food that we've had today. So, today has been an amazing food day. From the beef soup we started off the day with, to the chaulafan, to the ice thing that's really interesting, to this sort of juice, to a burger. It's just been an incredible food day. I hope you guys have enjoyed this food tour here in Quito, Ecuador. For me, it's been incredible trying out some of the local food in the capital city of Ecuador. I love Ecuadorian food. It is truly, truly incredible. And when you get prices that are so low, it's so cheap. Like this bottle here is just $1. And the hamburger we had earlier was $3.50. So everything's very, very affordable here. It's good, it's cheap, it's high quality, and it is delicious. And that's what I look for when I look for street food around the world. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more food and travel videos. Make sure to stay tuned. We got more videos coming from Ecuador. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.